Guys, the Sharks, the perennial team that tends to frustrate us and excite us at times. When they get it right, they are one of the best teams in the world. Great marketed team, really a team we love watching when they're playing on the front foot. But every single season over the last couple of 4 or 5 years, every year they frustrate us because you have the most amazing results. Think back to the 14-man win in New Zealand that Bismarck and Yanni du Plessis and that side pulled off. You look at the other results they have. They pull off some brave results everywhere in the world. And then they come home and then they lose a game that they should have won. That seems to happen every single year. I'm hoping for Sharks fans it doesn't happen this year. I'm hoping they really put it together because we need every single South African side to fire. They've got a new coach now. Robert du Preez has come in. Gary Gould's on his way out. He's gone off to England. And this should be a real test for Robert du Preez. Big time, a lot of expectations, big expectations of Robert du Preez. He is a Sharks favourite. He lives in Durban, has been there for many years. Both his sons are playing as well, Jean-Luc and Dan. And they're going to be really the key element for that Shark pack as well. They've got a number of bruisers, number of battlers there. A couple of guys who really battle it through. But yeah, some of the big names that are still establishing themselves there. Big reputations, but they're going to have to pull it off this year. I'm glad to see Pat Lambie's there. If he's going to be fit the entire season, and they need him to be fit, it could really work well. And they've got some great new acquisitions in the midfield that will do well for them as well. The thing with the Sharks is they need to have a good season opener. They need to get some momentum. And if they can win those games that they've been losing over the last couple of years, they'll be a sure bet for a playoff spot. It's going to be tough for them though. They're playing Australian sides. They don't have the draw they had last year at least, which counts in their favour, that nightmare draw they had last year. But they still have the Lions to contend for that extra place. And that's going to be a tough one. Those are going to be key clashes and will determine where the Sharks end up. They start away from home as well. That's also going to be another thing. But they get it out the way. And we've seen our teams finish strong, really do well in this competition. Acquisitions and losses, well, yeah, they've lost a lot of players. I think that's the one thing the Sharks, they've bled players the last time. You think the guys, Carl Cooper, Dale Chadwick, Jacques Potgieter, Ronaldo Portma, Marcel Coetzee, Stefan Ungera, Willie Leroux, JP Peterson, we can go on. They've lost a number of top-class first-choice players over the last season, but they're in a bit of a renewal phase, so that's not been the worst thing for them. They've got a guy like Kobus van Wyk coming in from Cape Town who's joined them as well. Look good. They've bought Lucanio Am and Jeremy Ward, two very good up-and-coming centres from the Kings. And they're really going to look good there as well. Other than that, that forward pack needs to shine. That forward pack needs to give them good ball because those are really good up-and-coming backline players that are going to, if they get the chance, they're going to really run away with it there. But saying that, it's all easy said and done. If they fire, they'll do it well. But some good backline acquisitions for them, even though they bled a lot of players. The Bolter. Well, I think you have to look no further than the midfield for the Bolter. Jeremy Ward was the SA Under-20 captain last year. Lucanio Am made his name for the Kings there. And I think between those two is going to be the key guys. If Patrick Lambie stays fit, then Jeremy Ward and Lucanio Am will be very keen on the eye there. I think they're really the guys you're going to watch this season. If they fire, they're great up-and-coming young talent, very exciting, very good to watch, and really strong ball carriers as well. So I think those are the two guys I'd say out of them would be the Bolters as well. The two du Preez brothers, of course, they're very instrumental in this team as well. And with Dad coaching, you're going to have to see if they fire, if they have a good season as well, they'll also be very instrumental. Other than that, I think it's pretty much we know the rest of the guys, but those are the guys I reckon. Verdict. Well, always difficult with the Sharks, and I know I have this debate with guys in Durban a lot. They're flattered to deceive. Great team on paper, but tend not to win those games they should. I'm hoping with the new coach, Robert du Preez, they can do a lot better this year. They've certainly look a lot better from the little bit I've seen of them so far. Proof is in the pudding. They've got some better draw that'll help them as well. They can get some momentum as well. But the big thing is going to be whether they beat the Lions or not. Those two, the home and away clashes against the Lions, are going to determine if they get that playoff spot or not. They should do well enough to be in contention for a wild card spot, but there's a lot of competition there. I think they'll have a much better season. And if they win their games against the Lions, then they'll be playoff contenders. But and then who knows? Then it's a lottery. I think they've got the firepower, they've got the muscle, they've got the size, and they've got good young talent coming through. Whether they this year will be good enough, maybe this might be a year too soon for them, my account. But let's hope they prove me wrong. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed that. If you have a comment to make, or you agree or disagree, leave a comment down below in the box there, and I'll answer them for you as well. If you have a question, hit the subscribe button. You'll be able to subscribe to this channel as well, and you can watch all the other videos that are around on this channel as well. And through the season, we'll be putting up a lot more of the different teams, players, and international players as well. So keep an eye out, press the subscribe button, and thanks for watching.